Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here and welcome here in our video. So we are over here and we reached Heroic 4, I think this is. I'm pretty sure it's Heroic 4, might be wrong, might be 3, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. We're fighting Raven here, and we're going to use the King team here. This was the first fight after I woke up, so please do keep that in mind, as there will be a few mistakes towards the start of the battle, but as we get past the first minute, it will be more or less flawless gameplay. Spirit Tree in there, and you might notice something. We have Red Hood with the Camouflage Sakoman team. We don't have the Raven in there. You might be like, oh, is this again the account without Raven? No. This is the account where we do have Raven, but we're not using Raven with Camouflage Sakoman because it's gonna do a much better job even with a 4-star Black Manta than with Camouflage Sakoman. Like, don't get me wrong. It's very correct to use Raven with Camouflage Sakoman, but if you have Black Manta, then Black Manta might pull a lot more damage for you, especially in this fight. And I'll kind of explain this as we go into the video. But yeah, we get a level 6 Sword of Salvation on Camouflage Sakoman, we get a level 1 Sword of Sin, level 3 Sword of Sin on Dr. Fate, and a level 1 Dragon Staff on Red Hood. We're not gonna equip all blades on Red Hood because I don't really care about the additional power bars required. And over here we're gonna do a super move on a pretty high combo. Could have extended to 40 hits, but I didn't do it, so it's fine. Re-engage the combo here. We'll soon get to the point where we get to spam the special trees of Camouflage Sakoman because of the huge power generation that we received from our Sword of Salvation. Our special tree in there, re-engage the combo. Could have done another one after that one, but yet again, if you don't have the energy previous to your last swipe, don't take the risk, because you have to press buttons in just a mobile kind of half a second or 1 second ahead, so you can't make split decisions in the moment, or at the very least, it's not optimal, and you shouldn't purposefully put yourself in situations where you have to do that. We have to tag in Red Hood soon enough, hopefully I don't forget. Like, imagine if I forget, like I don't even remember this fight as me forgetting to use Red Hood. But imagine if I randomly forget and I just figured out now. Oh, Red Hood was not used in here. That might be the case as we're getting close to the end of this. Boy. Is Sigval gonna use Red Hood this fight? Let me know in the comments. Hopefully yes. So yeah, I'm sorry for not live streaming lately. I was very busy, but we'll get back to schedule soon enough. Over there I do a mistake by using the special one. That was definitely a mistake, a misclick, because of the buttons that we have on the emulator. And ladies and gentlemen, Sigvald is not gonna use these super move Red Hoods. That's amazing. Why am I so dumb? But yeah, no Red Hood super move used. Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, getting back to the Black Manta pip, as you have seen with the King pip, except for the special tree, he did only like 50 million damage, because the special tree percentage damage is a huge part of his damage, and if you take that away, he did like 50 million damage. And Black Manta usually deals around 30 million damage without Raven in there. With Raven he will reach a pretty huge amount, while King with Raven will only kind of double his damage, reaching 100k, 100 million if you take out the 3 special 3 percentage damages, as those are not influenced by Raven. So if you take that away, you'll be left with kind of double the damage of King, on this account at the very least, reaching 100 million damage. Now with Black Manta, it's gonna take him all the way down from 30 million and put him quite sky high there. And keep in mind, it's a 4-star Manta. Same artifacts used on both teams. If you're wondering about the artifacts on this team, it's the same ones as used on the King team, as I explained. And yeah, this is a 4-star Manta, and with Black Manta, it's a huge difference between the star ratings, because that passive damage really increases and increases all the way up to 6 stars. So yeah, a little bit of a sloppy play over there, but somehow I managed to not lose the stacks before the tagging and after tagging with the jump attack. That was a pro player move, not gonna lie, really enjoyed that one. Really put a smile on my face when I was able to somehow pull that off. I'm still wondering how I did that, but it happened, guys, it definitely happened. Black Manta back in. And yeah, when she doesn't have any power and we get the full benefit from the Sword of Salvation, we deal around 1.2 million per basic hit. Raven going back in. 3 hits into a special 1. Blocking and Black Manta back in. As you can see, as we take in, we're barely on the edge of losing the passive stacks. And if we lose that, we lose a ton of damage. So this has to be absolutely perfectly played to work. Has to be absolutely perfectly played. There's no room for mistakes. A mistake can either lead to Raven losing all the stacks, or Black Manta losing the passive, or both of them. Because they're not really dependent on each other to be lost. So yeah, one mistake and you're back to square zero and you've lost like 30 million damage. Raven back in, special 1. Blocking and Black Manta in. We're like lately, the tagging from a block has been the most useful thing ever. I was not doing that since, like, let's say 2 months ago. Since 2 months ago I started doing this and my life is far easier in just mobile. I'm having far better results with a lot of things because of the block wall tagging strategy. We first darkness early there because I wanted the rest of it to last until the end of the fight, and it did. So ladies and gentlemen, how much damage did you think we dealt? Let me know down in the comments. And the amount of damage that we actually did is all the way up to 153 million. Like, you might be like, it's still lower than King, that was 200 million, but keep in mind, these percentage damage on the special tree is no longer affected by Raven, so that is not a factor that would have been buffed by Raven. Now we're gonna get into a little bit of a troll team here, a little bit of a budget team, but hey, it's not my fault. There's only 4 teams that pull decently here, and the other 2 teams are gonna be garbage anyway. No matter who's playing this, no matter who's against this fight. Like, there's no person in the world that has 3 teams that deal good damage and perform well here. Over here we're going to use our last F Joker team. We have Enraged Bane to increase his damage on basic attacks. We have Warrior Queen Wonder Woman to create a warrior after Bane dies, so we get to trigger Joker's passive 3 times. And now we're going to try and build a high combo towards Super Move. Again, level 6 Sword of Salvation and Chakra at Dragon Staff at level 1 and Sword of Sin at level 3. Yeah, they're basically all the same artifacts that we had in the previous fights. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this fight. That's all we'll do. We let the characters die, we use Super Move. And now we're gonna pin her in the corner and use special 2s as much as possible and combo interrupt her if we don't have enough energy to use the special 2s. But so far it's going pretty good. I'm trying to build 2 combos before special 2 because it leads to higher damage overall. And it's worth doing. I don't think it's worth doing going all the way to 40 hits combo, like doing 2 or 3 or 4 combos before doing a special 2, because the damage increase is not that high, and we'd rather do it more often. I think that's my reasoning. Let me know, guys, if you are in this situation. Let me know down in the comments what you would do yourself. Would you go for full combo? Because over here we don't lose out a lot on going for the full combo, because usually when you go for full 40 hit combo for special, there's the risk that it doesn't crit, and if you do it more often, let's say at 20 hits of combo, you're going to get a more balanced crit rate to non-crit rate. But over here we're guaranteed to not crit, so the damage will be the same every single time we reach a 40 hit combo. So this is actually an interesting question. Let me know in the comments if you think I should go with this team specifically, for example, all the way to 40 hit combo, regardless of the fact that I'm overlapping in energy. Because that might actually be worth it if you think about it. But yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think it really makes a difference. Or not big difference anyway. And we're doing the same old thing. We're close to the last few seconds of the fight. And again, this is not a great team here, but look, I don't have many options, and nobody has all the 6 options. So that being said, thanks so much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this video, because it does help a lot. And tomorrow, make sure to hit that bell button, because tomorrow we'll have 10 hours live stream to celebrate the 10k subs. So that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Yeah, that's a decent damage.